Hi, welcome back to Musicians Edition. I am your teacher, Reesa, and today we're going to look at some theory stuff. So we're going to figure out if it's major or minor, and which major or minor is it in. So the first thing, it's really important. I know we haven't talked about this at all. This is the circle of fifths. You're going to want to get familiar with this. Here, I'll put one on the screen so you can see it better. This is the circle of fifths. This is also in the link below, so you can print one out for yourself and really get to be familiar with them. So the circle of fifths tells us the major, you see here in purple, that is going to be the major keys. So when it has no sharps, no flats, C major, right? One flat, F major, B flat major, E flat major, and then looking at the sharps, G major, D major, A major, so on and so forth. I mean, you get the gist. Now the inside tells us what it is to the minor. So when there's no sharps or flats and it's a minor, it's going to be A minor. C major and A minor share the same amount of sharps or flats in the key signature, which would be nothing. Same thing looking onto the flats, we have F major or D minor. Okay, so D minor has the same flats as F major. B flat has the same amount of flats as G minor, right? So on and so forth. Now moving on and looking a little bit at the sharps, it works the same way. So G major is the same thing as E minor. D major is the same thing as B minor. A has the same amount of sharps as F sharp minor. So on and so forth. You can kind of see the correlations here in the circle of fifths. Okay, so how does this all come into play when we're trying to determine if something is major or minor? Well, let's take a look, okay? So, the biggest key, since we're talking key signatures, the biggest key is to look at your beginning note, but more importantly, take a look at the note in the ending of your sheet music. Okay, looking at this example here. Okay, this song, we see in the key signature, it has no sharps, no flats. So that can tell you two things. We're either looking for the note C or the note A that it ends on. So tell me, in this example, what note does this end on? C. So, is it major or minor? That means it's major. Excellent. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This one, once again, has no sharps, no flats. So, is it major or minor? Take a look at our last note. Is it C or A? A. So that means it's minor. A minor. All right, take a look at this example. We're going to move on to a little bit of the flats now. So this key signature has one flat. So we have two choices. What are they? It could be F major or D minor. Let's take a look at the last note. What does it land on? D. So that means it's D minor. All right, if it lands on F, that means it's major. Moving to the sharps side, here we have two sharps. So what does that mean? It could be either D major or B minor. Let's take a look at our last note. Is it D or B? It's D. So is this major or minor? This is major. It's D major. All right, so I hope that helps. Make sure you really take some time to kind of study the circle of fifths. We'll go a little more into detail on the circle of fifths, but for now, this should be enough for you to determine whether your song is major or minor just by looking at it versus playing and hearing it. And you can also determine which specific key it's in. So whether it's C major or A minor, you're gonna know the specifics on it. All right, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and notify so you don't miss any of our lessons. Thanks for joining, and until next time.